Well, I'm here with my camera person, Jessica, and we're going to show you a very small home. I've built about 1,200 homes in my career, lots of office buildings and shopping plazas. I had a hand in building the Canadian Tire Centre, a 20,000 seat arena where the Ottawa Senators play. But this definitely is going to be the smallest home that I'll ever build in all likelihood. It's 192 square feet. It actually is a cabin that's been here for probably 25 years, and we're renovating it for a gigpreneur by the name of Jess. You can see we have a pond over here, so just scan over here, Jess, and you can see we have a pond here. Nature is abundant here. The site is about 8 acres, some wetlands, obviously some ponds. You can see a little bit of an area here that's going to be a deck, and it's also going to have some seating there and overlooking the pond. It's going to have a fireplace as well, and so it'll be pretty spectacular in many ways. So it's not finished yet, but I thought I'd do at least a short video introducing people to what I call Cabin in the Woods. And in fact, we even have a sign which we're going to put back up at some point saying Cabin in the Woods. So let's go inside now. So the smaller the home, come a little closer, camera person. So the smaller the home, the more creative you have to be. And between our contractor and Jess and myself, but mainly Dawn, my wife Dawn, she is very, very creative, and she understands the smaller the space, the more creative you have to be. I wish I could tell you that architects and architectural technologists and others who will help you do these kinds of things will come up with all kinds of really great ideas for the interiors. But generally speaking, I have not found that to be the case. You're the owner of the property. You know what you want to do with it. It's called highest and best use. It's a planning term. I sometimes talk about animation, how to add new revenue streams to existing or new property. But most of the creativity is probably going to come from you, because nobody is closer to the scene basically than you are. So you can see, if it just pans over here, there are blinds on all the windows here. I don't let the tenants put, like a sheet up or a cannabis flag or something like that. I want the buildings that I invest in and I own to look decent from the road. A couple of other little things that I'll show you over here. You can see right here there is a 4-inch window ledge. So you think, what the heck? Why is there a little bit of an extra ledge here? You can see there's the scale for my hand. Well, it's so you can put your coffee here, your glasses there, your paper back there, and you get a little bit more room. Here is the cupboard, and because it's so small and not a lot of depth, you have a chain where you can hang your clothes. All right, so those are the little kinds of things that you'll see. Here's some furniture that's going to go in next to the door when it's installed, and you can hang up your coat there. I guess you can put your shoes and boots there. I think in here, if I'm right, Jess, this is going to be a day bed, so it's kind of folds out and folds back in, so you've got that. Let's have a quick look at the kitchen. Again, not finished yet, but it will be soon. This is something I really quite like. Rather than put your dishes and your forks and knives away, you can wash them here and put them here, right? And you've got a fair amount of space for, the things that you need in your kitchen. Now, for everybody who knows something about small homes, tiny homes or whatever, don't put on any weight, you guys, because if you do, if I do, I won't be able to get in here. So anyway, you come in here. This is the electrical panel, but it will be boxed in, and so it won't look quite like this. It does have, I think, really quite good internet for a rural property. And then we'll just come around the corner here. Thanks, Jess. And you can see here's a fridge. I guess a fridge down here and a freezer here. We've got some kind of a shallow cupboard here. And what's interesting is that on the other side of that cupboard, Dawn and Jess were thinking about having a little door to make use of some additional volume to put laundry in. So there's all kinds of cool things that you can do. Now this is the bathroom. It's got a composting toilet here. It's called Separate, if you can show the folks what it is. It's a composting toilet. It's separated, it's called Separate. It's a very good unit. It separates out the liquids from the solids, and you only have to attend to the solids every couple of months, maybe 2 or 3 months, and the liquids, of course, go into a gray water system. Now, I'd like to show people just this thing here. This is a on-demand hot water heater. I think it's fired up by natural gas, and it's so humongous. You could you could have a 5-bedroom house, you know, a ritzy executive home here and have enough water. You got a very small sink, so you got to be careful with that. And then here's the shower. And it's kind of got square doors. And again, if I were to drop the soap, I would not be able to get it without actually getting out of the shower and picking it up. But more nimble young people like Jess will have no problem doing it. So I'm just going to go back in the living room here, or the great room, which is what it is. And just to sum up one more time. So the idea is that today, young people, and maybe not just young people, they want smaller spaces. You know, they want to have a smaller eco footprint. I don't have to tell people who are watching this video that, you know, we do have, I think, a climate crisis now, and we have to, maybe all of us, think about how to reduce our footprint. So this is basically a one room or 1.5 room home, 192 square feet, and I hope Jess is very happy here.